This is the Kindy Rockstars Podcast, Season 6. Bringing you incredibly talented singers, artists, creators, and producers in the genre of children's music. I'm your host, Patrick Adams. Each episode will feature songs, album features, or video features, and great stories from the artists themselves. Kindy Rockstars Season 6 is proud to be supported and sponsored by Waldmania Public Relations, serving the family entertainment community for over 20 years, and Debbie Derryberry Kids. Debbie Derryberry, one of Hollywood's most active and sought-after voiceover artists, is best known for voicing Jimmy Neutron in the Academy Award-nominated film Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Draculaura in Monster High. A lifetime musician and songwriter, Debbie has written and recorded 4 award-winning preschool music albums. Her song Baby Banana hit #1 on Sirius XM Kid. Her song, written with Grammy-winning artist Lisa Loeb, called The Compost Bin, has won a Napa Award. Her latest album, Gotta Go Green, also a Napa winner, is all about giving kids tangible ways to save the earth through recycling, composting, reducing carbon footprint, and more. Her YouTube channel, Debbie Derryberry Kids, combines her love of cartoons and music with delightful animated videos of her songs. Children listen as well as watch, so a visual component is so important. Kindy Rockstars thanks you so much for your support, and now, on with the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kindy Rockstars, and I'm really happy to have back on the show my good friend Marsha Goodman-Wood of Marsha and the Positrons. Welcome back to the show.
Hello. It's great to be back.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years. We had you on, I think, back in September of 2023, talking about your album Energetic. Um, so, first question before we get into our music video features.
hmm
So, what have you been up to since the last time we talked?
So when we talked last, like the album had just come out. I think we recorded it probably a little bit before the album came out, and we got such a nice response, and we're really proud of that album. And I've had a bunch of songs written around the same time that that album came out. I had already been writing songs for the next album, which we have not yet started recording, but we're hoping to get into the studio this fall or winter and get going recording that. But in the meantime, I was working on my YouTube channel and making a bunch of music videos for Energetic. And so I was kind of learning how to do that, and also brought in some other people, some other collaborators to make a couple of videos, which we're going to share in a little bit. And then we've been just performing a bunch. We have some new band members. And have just been playing a ton. And I also do teaching artist work as well. So I also work with teachers in schools, doing professional development for the teachers and working with the kiddos, and helping them bring the arts to their curriculum. So that's the other like aspect of my work.
Yeah, so
So
these last 2 years sounds like they've blown by.
very busy. It's been a really busy time, yes, and which is why it's taking so long to like get going
Yeah.
recording the next album. But I'm excited about that. We just are coming off of our busy summer season where we've been playing a ton of shows, and we started playing a couple of the new ones that will be on our next record to kind of like give the audience a little taste of what's to come. So we're super excited about that, and it's a
Very cool.
space themed album
Nice.
that I co-wrote most of the songs with Claudia Robin Gunn, who is an artist that based in New
She
Zealand.
is
So
awesome.
we wrote a bunch of songs by Zoom, and so that's like kind of the story behind that one. But that'll be maybe for the next episode.
Oh, very cool. I love Claudia. That's
Yes,
probably going to
yes,
be
she's
a
terrific.
a
We're
great
excited
album.
about that project, and my band is excited, and we've been having fun just with the playing all the summer shows with all the audiences, all the kiddos here, and families.
Yeah. Well, I truly believe in music videos as an accompaniment to our music, because we have the opportunity, being children's musicians, to make them, fun and colorful and educational.
Yep.
And I know some of the videos of yours that we're going to share definitely are all of that.
Yay.
Um, and yeah, just using every creative tool in the toolbox to try and make these videos.
Absolutely.
Because we can't spend the millions of dollars that So like the Taylor Swifts of the world can spend on their videos.
Right.
Um, so I'm excited to talk about these with you, and we're going to feature three
Hmm.
music videos. Um, and of course, along with music videos come some great songs. So we'll
Yay.
talk
Yeah.
about both.
Absolutely,
Um,
yeah. It's been so much fun for me to work on videos. I hadn't really done much video work before this, and I thought, like you said, I think that videos are a way that a lot of people take in music these days. So it's really important to support the music with the visuals as well. So I just wanted to be able to like have some more content available for people and have that for families who wanted to who want to experience the music that way. So I felt like okay, it was time to tackle this, and I'm still
yep.
working on it, still work in progress. But we'll talk about talk about it a little bit more. But I'm excited to have been building that and hope to do a bunch more as well. So
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to look at three of them today.
okay,
So let's start off with Counting on My Brain.
yes,
So tell us
excellent.
about the song and the video.
Okay, so this song was really special to me because this came from my background, which is I'm a former cognitive neuroscientist. So I had been wanting to write a song about the brain and about like sort of just sharing a little bit of what I know about the brain, and it was tricky to write this song because I went to grad school. I was in a PhD program for neuroscience, and I know a bunch of stuff, and I also wanted to make sure that I didn't overwhelm the audience, but just sort of give them some little tidbits. So at some point, it occurred to me to do a counting song, and so I had fun, sort of like picking out the right little tidbits to throw in there to throw a little like fun brain information in the song. And then I played with the idea of what we can count on. So there's that element there, and then there's also the counting element. So when I play the song live, I invite the audience to like listen for the numbers if they're like little kids and they're interested in numbers, and then there's all those other elements too. And then shall I talk about the video as well?
Yes, yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Okay. So the video, it's actually a combination animation and live action video, and I worked with Billy Kelly, who is a Kindy artist that you may know as well. And Billy Kelly is also he's just a very multi-talented guy who's a graphic designer as well as a comedian, and and he did our band logo, and he did our graphic art, our album art for Positronic for our second record. So I had thought, and he also makes some wonderful videos. So like you should definitely check out Billy's videos as well. But I knew that he's a graphic artist and he does art and he makes videos. So I asked him if he would be interested in collaborating. So this collaboration was like a long time in the works, and it took a while for us to get the animated parts done because it is very labor intensive, as like any
Yeah.
kind of animation. And so we ended up coming up with this hybrid idea of doing some animation and then some live action. And in the time from when the idea was launched to when he was done with his animation parts, I learned to use Canva to make my
Yeah.
own music videos.
Love
So
Canva.
which I have you to thank for, Patrick, because my initial like exposure to Canva was when we were working together, talking about making a video for the collaboration that we did on your album.
Yep. Walking
So
on Sunshine for
yeah,
everyone.
absolutely. The
Go
the
back to
cover, it was from the Kindy covers. Which what volume was
that
it?
was Kindies Do the 80s Volume 2.
Volume two, right? And we did a cover of Walking of Katrina and the Waves, Walking on Sunshine, and that was a project that we started that we did on Canva, and so that was how I sort of was exposed to the fact that you can make videos with that program, and so I learned how to do that. And I like I don't know if I already said this, but I don't have like a video editing background or any
Yep.
kind of like video making background, but I had a vision of what I wanted to do for the videos, and I was able to accomplish that. And so I had fun, finding the right images to fit with the song. And then one other thing that I like to do in my music videos is also make them lyric videos. So they're full on music videos that could stand alone, but I really love the idea of sort of adding those lyrics in there in fun, creative ways, and making it an experience that like a kid can be, they're learning to read, they're seeing these words pop up, they're seeing the letters pop up, and they're going to start to make those associations with the words when they're hearing them and seeing them on the screen. And then if there's a kid who's like a little more advanced, they're going to start to recognize those sight words. If they're a proficient reader, they can be singing along. And so I feel like it offers that like additional fun element for kids, and for anybody. If you're watching the videos and you're in the mood to sing along, you get the words right in front of you, right?
Built-in karaoke, right?
Yeah, exactly. So and I think I really try to make it artful. Like I think I don't want that. I don't just make them like words scrolling on the bottom of the screen. They're popping up in fun ways, in different, using the different animation possibilities there, and then I think it's sort of adds to the song in a fun way.
Yeah, totally agree.
That experience.
Love Canva, and it's very useful. If we got Kindy artists out there listening who are looking for ways to make videos, that's just it's brilliant. They have a lot of different tools that you can use from. So, all right.
Exactly. Yeah. Super user friendly. And then like I said, you could, there's like the whole library of like images that you could use. And then you've got, like you could do all the fun things with the text as well. So yeah.
All right. Well, for everyone watching here on YouTube, we're going to play this video for you now. For everyone listening on the podcast, enjoy the song. Here it is, Counting on My Brain by Marsha and the Positrons.
You got one little brain in your head. It controls everything you've ever done or said. And you've got two hemispheres that make up the two halves of that one little brain in your head. There are three parts going top to bottom: the cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brain stem. And those three parts going top to bottom include two hemispheres of that one little brain in your head. 1, 2, 3, I'm counting on my brain. Just like we can count on clouds to make the rain. And we can count on waves to keep crashing to the shore. Oh, 1, 2, 3, let's count a little more. You got one little brain in your head. All it takes is one small thought to start a thread for a great idea, surprising, awe-inspiring. All from one little brain in your head. Well, we've got four lobes of the brain: occipital, parietal, temporal, and frontal. And those four lobes make up each hemisphere of that one little brain in your head. And you've got five senses: seeing, hearing, taste, touch, and smell. Your receptors for those five senses make paths called neural networks in that one little brain in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm counting on my brain. Like we count on water to flow down the drain. And we can count on our earth to have a hot molten core. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's count a little more.
And that was Counting on My Brain. All right,
Yay.
next song and video we're going to talk about is Fly Ladybug Fly. Tell us about this
Excellent.
one.
Okay, so let's see. Well, I was very excited for this video. So the song, was on the album. I'm really happy with how the song came out and the different elements. We have the sax on there, that sax part that like opens up the song, and it's just a very like fun song that I'm glad that the audiences when I play it live just respond well to it and really enjoy that song. And I had always had this idea of making a video for it, and the puppet that's featured, that ladybug puppet, was made by my daughter's housemate's mom. So my daughter, when we were doing college drop off, I met the family of one of her housemates, and it turns out that this mom, her name is Yumi Ozaki, is a puppeteer in California.
Nice.
And she has a puppetry partner, and they do the similar kind of work to what I do working in schools. And they make videos, and they do all kinds of fun work with children. And so it seemed like a great partnership. And so we talked about doing a collaboration, and then it took a little while for that to come to fruition. But as we were working on it, they made that ladybug puppet, made some of the other puppets, and we had different meetings by Zoom, and we storyboarded it, and then they filmed the parts with the puppets in California in front of a green screen. And the other person who worked on that was Sandra Kratk, and she is a videographer who's based in New York City, and we had worked together on a couple of other video projects. So we did a video together for my song Hey Pluto from Positronic. And we also before that, we did a video for Virtual School, which was a single that I put out during the pandemic. And so I was excited to work with her again. And for the video, she actually got her drone pilot's license and filmed. So she like went through that process. She filmed footage in Puerto Rico when she was visiting. She was traveling there, and then she filmed other parts in New York. And so there's all that fun drone footage, and then we put it all together, and we worked remotely. We had Zoom meetings all together, and then we did some of the work just like jointly on screen, and I love how the story came together with the puppets and Sandra's like amazing editing and amazing pilot work, drone pilot work.
Very good. All right. Well, we're going to play that video now.
Cool.
If you're listening on the podcast, enjoy the song. Here it is, Fly Ladybug Fly by Marsha and the Positrons.
Ladybug on the windowsill, I see you there, sitting oh so still. Oh, ladybug on the windowsill, don't you wanna go outside? Well, there's fresh air and warm sunshine, flowers, plants, and trees. You can take a rest on a garden leaf or fly around with the bees. I know I don't have to convince you, but it's better being outside. So get out there and fly, ladybug, fly. We'll fly, glide, and soar, flutter away. Let's go on an adventure today. We'll catch a breeze to set us free. Where we'll end up, no one can say. So stretch your wings and flap, fly away.
And that was Fly Ladybug Fly. All right. Last video we're going to talk about is called Shoelaces.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us
Mm-hmm.
about this one.
So this was one that I did entirely in Canva. That was one of it wasn't the first one I did. I think it was either the second or third one that I did. Um, and Yeah, it was just a fun video to make. I really, I think the song really resonates with people, and we love playing that live. Audiences have a lot of fun with it. It was one that I didn't expect them to love it so much. I don't know why. I just you never know how a song is gonna hit when when you start to play it, but people really responded well to that song, and we have a lot of fun. Everybody like runs and jumps in the chorus and has a good time with it. So I wanted to make the video also sort of have that fun energy that we see in our audiences when we play it live, and I just enjoyed making this one and finding different. Kids playing and putting them in the video. A lot that was Canva footage. So it was just fun. Finding the right moments to put in this in that video and create that visual story to go with the song.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to play that video for everyone now. And
Okay.
again, if you're
Oh
listening
wait,
on
can I tell you one thing about the song? And so the
Yes.
song itself, I wrote it when my youngest was sort of like struggling to learn how to tie his shoes. So, it took a little while for him to catch on when he was younger. Now, of course, he's an expert, but that struggle. I kind of when I introduced the song to the audience, I said some of you might be going through this struggle, and we all kind of remember that moment. I feel like it's a significant life moment to learn how to tie your shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like something that everybody can relate to. And usually there's somebody in the audience who is like either learning or about to learn. So I feel like I want to encourage them and kind of let them know that, yeah, we've all been there, and it can be tricky, but you're going to get there, and then you can run and jump and play and not have to worry about tripping over your shoes. So that's kind of the fun behind that song.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to play the video now. Here
Sweet.
it is.
All right, enjoy.
Shoelaces by Marsha and the Positrons.
Shoelaces always come untied. Shoelaces, I swear to you, I tried to put that rabbit round the tree and down the hole. Now let me see, how did these butterflies all get inside? Oh, I wanna run around the town, and I'm gonna jump high off the ground. When I figure it out, I know my heart's gonna soar. They don't know I've never tied my laces before. Shoelaces, a challenge that I've gotta face. Shoelaces always put me in my place. I'm just a kid trying my best. Shoelaces put me to the test. It shouldn't be that hard, or am I way off base? Oh, I wanna run around the town, and I'm gonna jump high off the ground. When I figure it out, I know my heart's gonna soar. They don't know I've never tied my laces before. I wanna run around the town, and I'm gonna jump shoelaces before.
And that was Shoelaces. And
Yay.
Marsha, I think you had one other thing to tell us about
Yeah,
Shoelaces.
I hope you enjoyed all those videos, but that last one, those backing vocals were done by our friend Tina Kenny Jones, who sings with Danny Weinkoff and the Red Pants Band, and it was a delight to collaborate with her. The part of the reason was that during the pandemic, she had organized this songwriting group on social media on Facebook, and she would throw out a prompt and suggest that everybody did something for that prompt, and there were visual artists and songwriters and different performers who participated in that, and that was one of the prompts. And like I said, I had already had this idea in my head that at some point that I wanted to maybe do something to sort of honor that struggle of learning how to tie your shoes, and then that prompt came up and it generated that song. So I wanted to include Tina, and she just did such a fun job with those backing vocals on that song. So I was delighted to work with her.
Very good. All right, Marsha, well, let everybody know, where can they find, stream, download, purchase your music? Where can they find you on YouTube? And how else can they find and connect with you?
Yeah. Okay. So our website is marshaandthepositrons.com. Our YouTube channel is Marsha and the Positrons, and we would love for you to follow us and like our channel and subscribe and check out all those videos. So like I said, we have got a whole bunch of music videos that are also lyric videos, and we're working on more. So we will be adding to our YouTube channel. We also have a bunch of live performance videos on there too, which is another fun way to experience the songs. And you can connect with us on social media, on Instagram or Facebook, and we have music on Spotify and Apple Music and all those different places. So you can find us in most places online where you look for music. But definitely check out our videos and let us know what you think.
Yeah. And on that note, Marsha, it's been great having you back on the show. And we're going to close it back out with a bonus that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Walking on Sunshine, cover of the Katrina and the Waves 80s classic.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Which gets consistent plays, by the way. I think it's just one of those feel-good 80s songs, and it was a good choice to cover.
Yeah, that was a fun song to make with you, and it was fun doing that video as well. I hope people like it. There's some different fun elements, and it was fun to match those moments in the song with the visuals. So yeah, definitely have fun with that. I hope you enjoy. I hope you feel like singing along as well.
I'm sure they will. All right, Marsha, take care. Best of luck with everything, and I hope to see you again soon.
Sounds good.
And talk to you again soon.
Wonderful.
Here is Walking on Sunshine.
Super. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
So, Marsha, I have a question. I need to know, is it scientifically possible to walk on sunshine?
No, it's just a metaphor. But wouldn't it be cool if you could?